Right hand comes across, then left. Bend the knees, big circle up under the chin. Feet together, fingertips together. Pull the elbows back. There you go. And slight bow. There it is. Good. So not so low that you're going to hurt your eyeballs, because we look each other in the eyes. We bow out of respect, not submission. Okay? So I'm not bowing down to you. I am giving you a bow of respect. So if you bow too low, you got to like strain your eyeballs to look up. Like you're going to feel it right here. And the other thing is that I have to have my eyes up because I need to know what's going on in the room. When you're looking down, you're going to get smacked. All right. So it's eyes up, and it is a bend, but don't bend so low that you're going to actually feel the pain on the eyeballs trying to look up to see what's going on. Okay. All right. Let's warm up our legs. Step up a little bit for me there, so these guys can step up a little bit for me there. We're going to warm up with some snap kicks. So step back with the right leg. Turn to your horse. Use the mirror. Check to make sure that you're heel to toe. So you're heel to toe, but your nice long legs have got to be wider like that. Okay. So bend your knees, push them out. I'm going to grab a couple of bags. You're going to fire some snap kicks, nice and slow, groin high. Remember, knees rub together, knee nice and high. Fire that snap kick out. Do a couple for me. Go.
Okay, would they take a groin shot if they could? Yeah, the hand is not here, you're going to be able to block that. Okay, and up here, where when they fire that groin shot, you can block it, right? Okay. So,
everyone's like, it's Thursday. I don't know what my body's doing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to call it off. Start with your knees bent, pushed out. Arms relaxed. Keep them relaxed. And push with that back foot. Really feel this motion as your start. Ready? Go. Good. And again. Go. Good. Again. Go. Not bad. Good. One more. Go. Good. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. So step back with your left foot. Don't look down. Step back with your left foot. Push those heels out. Good. Left foot is closer to the green wall. Nice. Okay, so bend the knees a little bit more for me. And from there, back foot pushes, knees rub tight. Ready? Go. Good. And again. Go. Good. Go. So really feel the knees rub. I want you to do this and like hit yourself in the knee. And then I want you to move it just enough that you don't hit yourself anymore. Hit one with the other one. That's too close. And then right by it that's where it's going to be protected. Okay, do it again. Go. Good. And again. Go. Good. Good. One more. Go. Nice. Very good. Okay, so go ahead and get to neutral. All right, so go ahead and get to a good square horse. We're going to start to work on an outward block, but not an outward extended. That was Tuesdays. We're going to work on an outward block. So go ahead and get so make your toes be in line. So like this, just a square horse. Toes are lined up, knees bent, pushed out. That's your training stance. There you go. Good. So from there, I just want to take the right hand, and I'm going to present it diagonally across the body. And then all I want to do is protect the picture frame, so it's going to snap across, but it's going to be right off my shoulder in front of me. Okay? There it is. So from here, we're going to say across, and we're going to go snap. Good. One more time. Ready? Across, snap. Good. And again, ready? Across. Good. Snap. Very good. And again, across. Good. And snap. Good. Okay, we're going to stick to the right side for tonight. Okay, so go ahead and bring your feet back together. We also worked stepping into a horse facing a different direction. So if your toes are on the line, I'm going to step again so that my heel is on the line. And my foot lands, ball of the foot to the heel. Knees bent, pushed out, but my hips are slightly turned because I already know my bad guy's over here, okay? So just take your step a couple of times. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. You're just going to take your step, ball of the foot to the heel, bend your knees, push them out. There you go. So I want to train the feet to end up in that position. Just step. There you go. Good. There you go. So just step. Good. So go ahead and start with your toes on the line. There you go. So when you step forward, your heel is in front of it. And then, there it is. Good. Ready? So take your step. There it is. Ball of the foot to the heel. Now bend your knees, push them out. There's your horse. There it is. Good. But right this way. No more looking down. Okay, one more time. No. Toes on the line. Good. Take a step to the horse. Go. Ready? One more time. Go. There you go. Relax the hands. We're not doing anything with the hands yet. Okay? All right, so I just want to train that foot to do that. Good. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to add that step and the block together. So from here, what I want to do is the right hand's going to present diagonally. The cover hand and the block are going to present in front of me. So there you go. I'm going to take my step to my horse, and as I take my step to my horse, I'm going to snap the block off the shoulder. But it changes its position because my hips have turned. Let me do it from a different side. So if I'm here doing just the block from the horse, it presents and snaps off the shoulder because my hips are squared to this position. When I do this technique and I'm making my evasion, my bad guy's on my side, so I'm going to present here and snap and turn and block. It's because I'm in a horse where my hips are lined it up that it has some power off that shoulder. So it's because you're going to present it in front of your face. Good. Let me do the opposite side. There you go. And then you're going to step to your horse, left heel in front, and then snap it back so that it's right off that shoulder. There you go. Okay, keep the wrist high. So just say present. Good. Snap and block. Step and block. I got it. I got the words written down somewhere on my inside of my shoe. And again, ready? Present. Good. Step and block. Nice. One more time. Ready? Present. Present. Step and block. Step and block. Good. Okay. So again, since I've used my peripheral vision and I know he's coming from my side, I'm going to just present my cover hand in front of my face on this side already. So I'm going to bring my right hand up and my left hand over so I can look, step and block. And then that cover hand stays in front of the face. My hands are cold. Sorry about that. There you go. But I don't need to lean out because I have my cover hand.
Right.
Which, relax. Give me the arm. I need it to reach to there. There it is. There it is. So I just have to figure out that arm is long enough. Nice. Okay, so one more time. Back to neutral. All right, so we're going to present. Good. Step and block. There you go. Good. So lean it back. Shoulders over hips. One more time. Ready? Present. Good. And step and block. There you go. Good. All right, so okay. All right, so now we're going to pair up. Let me get you some arm pads. Where am I?
All right, so right leg back, fighting stance. Good. So you corrected where your right hand is, right? Yeah, bring it forward.
Really?
You might as well have the hand in the fight too, right? If we're fighting here, your hand's not. Is that in the fight? No, get it up in here. Now we're gonna fight. Okay. Block. Ready? Kick. Good. Again, ready? Kick.
Okay, so let's see. Give me a minute to figure out which angles are going to look the bestest. All right, so you're going to turn around and face the green wall. You're going to turn around and face the green wall. And Mr. Langley, you're going to throw for Mr. Smith, so you're going to face him. And Elizabeth, you're going to throw for Mr. Baring, whose name I remembered tonight. So go ahead and put this on your left hand, pad on the inside. And I couldn't find the pads I wanted, so you got these funky ones. You'll be fine. So left hand, pad on the inside. Okay, so this is going to be against kind of a tight hook. So they're over to the side of you, and they're just slightly giving it a slight hook to bring it into the face. We're going to keep it broken down, though. So good guys, you're with me. You're going to bring your hands up and say 1. Good throwers, you're going to throw on 2, and I need you to step in and to really try to hit them. So on 2, you're going to take your step and block. Go. Step and block. There you go. So you got to get in a little bit more, yeah? So be a little bit more committed. Ready? And hands up for 1. Good. And step and block for 2. Go. There you go. So I need you to step in. Yeah, I need you to step in. You're going to do one of these. Pop, like that. Yeah. Ready? Okay, and hands up for 1. 1. Good. And 2. Go. There you go. Good. One more time. Ready? and 1, and go. 2. Good. Ready? 1, and 2. Go. There it is. So now I can hear it sink into that bag a little bit because it does have a snap. It's just not quite as big. From our square horse, it had a snap, like a distinct motion this way. Now I want you to feel it get its power from the hips. It's not a huge turn, but it's enough that I'm going to snap that hip in just a little bit to reinforce it. Okay? So let's try it one more time. Bring your hands up for 1. Good. Bend your knees just a tiny bit. No. Feet, toes forward towards me. And then just bend your knees a little bit so they're not locked out. There it is. Now step to your horse. Go. Step to your horse. Look to your partner. There it is. So that should have felt better. Yes. I think that's English. Okay, those should feel better. All right. And again, ready? Present for 1. Good. And 2. Go. Good. I'm going to keep it. It's a 90. Okay. This one's a 90. Nope. This one's a 90. Do it one more time. Ready? And present for 1. Good. And 2. Go. There you go. Nice. Good. One more time. Ready? And 1, and 2. There you go. So go ahead and look at her. You've got that cover hand in front of your face.
When do you go to look? The last.
Yeah. Okay. Let's clear it up. You can go ahead. Yeah. Let's do it on 2. Let's just present 1 for neutral, block and turn for 2. Yeah. There you go. Good. So present for 1. Good. And go. 2. There you go. And again, do it one more time, and then I want you to freeze. Ready? 1. And 2, go. All right, good. So that's better. This one's got to be working. Relax it. That's got to be working. Do you some good. Good. And then this one too. There it is. Good. All right, one more time, and then we're going to switch. Ready? Hands come out for 1, and go. 2. There you go. Good. All right, so switch the pads. Put it on your left side, padded part on the inside. Okay, so present the hands up for 1. Good. Cover hands over on this side of your face. Right hand's bent at the elbow. 2 is your step and block. Just a little bit of a snap with the arm, but the turn comes from the hips. As you take that step, heel in front, and then land it. Follow the foot to the heel, sinking into your horse. Heels down. Okay, so hands come up for 1. Good. And 2. Go. There you go. Good. Ready? And 1. And 2. Go. There you go. Okay, so you guys are taking a little bit of an overstep, which is opening up your groin too much, right? So look in the mirror real quick. If I'm right here, toe to toe, and I step here and turn my hips, I'm completely open. Lock it into heel to toe so that I have enough of a turn, but I'm not like facing forward, okay? So you've got the right idea on the hips. Now I just have to make sure that I'm still protected. So heel toe is your best bet, okay? So hands come up, good, and go. Better. Okay, there it is. I came over to kick that knee. Oh, got it. Here she comes. Something's wrong. I got to fix it. Okay, do it one more time. Hands come up, good, and go. Block and look, good. Nice. One more time. Bring it up, good, and go. There you go. Nice. Good. And again, hands up and go. Good. One more time. Bring it up and go. Good. Okay, go ahead and switch the pads back. Switch partners again, switch the pads back. Okay, throwers, this time I want you to decide when to go, okay? Nice and slow, because I want good guys to look this way and use their peripheral vision to decide 1, 2, okay? When do I see that motion? When am I going to start to move? So throwers, you're gonna throw bionic speed. You're going to be standing there, and then you're going to drop that shoulder and in, okay? Give them some time to figure out where the peripheral vision is, where they're seeing you, get their hands up and get the block in good, okay? So do it a couple of times on your own. He didn't throw. You got to tell when I want you to use your peripheral vision to see when he's really going. Yeah, so you just stand there. You're looking at me. You're minding your own business, talking to me when he tries to punch you. Try to punch him. There it is. So I want you to use your peripheral vision, because this is what we're doing, right? We're talking, and he's going to cheap shot you when he thinks you're not looking. There it is. Get that cover hand in front of your face, though. Higher. Your face is higher. There you go. Your face is higher. Your face higher. My face is higher. Better. Get in there, Emily. Pop him. Be committed. She's like, I don't cheat shot anybody. I want you to take your step with your left. So I want you to stand here like this, mind your own business, and then I want you to do this, and then I want you to step left and try to punch him in the head. She's like, okay. You're killing me. You're killing me with making me punch people. Yes, there you go. See how much closer you are to him? That's what he would really need to protect himself. That's what we're looking for. Go ahead and do a few more. Got to get my peripheral vision and get out of there. And if I cover back so far that he can't hit me, that's okay. My whole point of my evasion is to not get hit. Okay? Not the whole point. I got 2 points, but that's my first point. Don't get hit. Try it a few times. But did you not get hit? Okay. Yeah, so he threw a punch and you weren't there. That's not the worst thing that ever happened. Good. One more. Nice. Okay, hand the pad to your partner. Switch your sides. Pad in on the left side. All right, so same thing. You guys, they're my throwers from neutral. You're going to drop a shoulder, step in with your punching arm, and be committed, nice and slow, so they can get used to their peripheral vision and timing when they should block. You guys, hands come up, take your evasion and block. Go. You don't wait for anything. Puncher waits for nothing. Puncher waits for nothing, but puncher does have to do something. I want you to load it, step in, and punch slow. There it is. So he can see that you're starting to move, right? There it is. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. Couple more times. There you go. Good. I'm actually going to revert yours back to where it was because you made a change without thinking about it. It's going to hit here. I don't want you to snap it out yet. I've got plans for this wrist, so it doesn't go this way. It hits here. Okay? We have plans. We have plans for that bony wrist sticking out. Go ahead. Couple more times. There you go. There you go.
When you're doing any
nice. Okay, very nice. Go ahead and slide the arm pads off and just send them over to the side because we're going to use those again. Anyway, it's fine. Okay. So every stance has its purpose. Our square horse is our training horse. Our fighting horse is my fighting horse, right? Heel to toe to center my opponent. And we're going to move through it. We're going to learn a stance tonight that is, we would live there in a tent, not a home. Okay? So it's called a cat stance. We got to figure out how to find our strength in the cat stance. So 1 foot on each side of the line. I want you to go ahead and step forward with the right foot. Good. And I want you to plant the weight on the left. Good. Pull the right foot back a little bit. Sink on the left leg. Hips are level, shoulders are back. And I want to find a weight distribution that is 30-70. 30 on the front, 70 on the back. So if I pick up my front leg, there's enough pressure from the back that I'm definitely moving forward because I've got my 70 here. If I pick this up, it's moving forward. But I also have enough that if I were to get pushed from behind, this one has enough weight to push me backwards at 30. So if I'm too close, I'm on a dime. And if I'm too far, my weight is centered between my legs. So the cat is just right. Finding it is the hard part, okay? So go ahead and get to neutral. So Mr. Marion, go ahead and stand behind me. All right, so 70-30 for my height. Go ahead and push on my shoulders. So I have the strength in the front leg to resist here, okay? And this is what I'm looking for. So Now, watch what happens if I just pull my right foot in a tiny bit. Now push. I got nothing. I have nothing. I can't even pretend to have strength there. If I'm too wide, my weight is already shifted forward. And if he pushes then, I'm just going to bend at the waist because I don't have any alignment. So we're trying to find a spot where, thank you, come back. We're trying to find a spot where I'm 70-30 and have that resistance pushing back. And if I have that resistance pushing back, then when I pop the front leg up, that back leg pushes me forward. So I've got to find that right spot. It's about the bone alignment and the distance of the feet. So it's going to be different for you than it is for him because of the difference in the height and the legs. So we're going to find it. The other thing is that I've got to have the bone alignment, which is heels under hips. So if I'm tight wired this way, both feet on one line, it's not going to work. Each foot under a hip bone, and that back foot again can be kicked out a little bit. It doesn't have you don't have to worry about both sets of toes being straight forward. So you can kick out that back leg, one foot under each hip bone. I'm going to come around and push you around a little bit. That's what I get to do for my job. And so back one's solid. Good. I want to square myself up this way. Feel it? Yeah. I'm going to touch your hips right there. Okay. So if you pick up your front foot, you should move forward. Pick up your front foot. You're not really moving forward, huh? So bend your knees. Okay, there you go. Pick up your front foot. There you go. Okay, now on the ball of the right foot, just make the right leg strong, but you got to straighten up here. Yeah, pull this back. That's got to stay straight. Okay? So the front foot should be able to push back. Sink, 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 sink. Shoulders back. There it is. Feel that? It's a huge difference. You're changing your body weight, and you're not the only one that does it. I'm not picking on you. I'm just pointing it out because you were the first one to do it, right? So I get to point you out. You were doing this, right? And it changes your it shifts the weight of your head here. So it doesn't matter if your legs are straight. I need you here. Shoulders back, chin lifted. Shoulders back, chin lifted. Okay, so I'm going to touch your belt on the left side. That's hip squared. Feel it? Okay. All right, so push back with your front leg. There you go. Now, sink down a little bit more. Good. Now pick up your front foot and you should shift forward. Yes. Nice. Good. So heel up just a tiny bit more on that. There it is. Kick the toes out a little bit more. You've got some tight Achilles tendons, huh? There you go. Nice. Sink your left leg down a little bit more. There it is. Now pick up your front foot. There you go. Okay, so right foot forward. Sink the weight down. Left leg takes the weight. You should really feel it in the left leg. Left leg is 70% of your weight on it. That's actually a little bit too wide for you. It's good. There it is. Okay, front heel is up. There you go. So bring it back a little bit towards me. Now bend, sink down. There it is. Is that front leg working? Can you feel it? You should feel that front leg working. Okay. So we're too wide in one direction or another. If you think you're going to fall over, you're either too wide this way or you're too wide this way. So let's start by bringing it in a little bit. So just take a smaller step, pick up that heel, and we'll make the adjustment from there. So that one I think is going to be too small, but it might not. So your front foot should be working to push against me. Push back. There it is. Feel that? Push back. I want your front muscles to be like, ah, there it is. Good. Now make sure you're still sunk down. Now just pick up your right foot. Just pick it up. There it is. And there's your shift forward. Take out your legs. Okay. I got to do what? Driving me crazy. All right. So it's called a cat stance. Let's say cat stance. All right. And a cat stance is important to learn, and you've got to find the strength in it. But we don't hang out there. I don't hang out there the way I would hang out here or here or here. I'm passing through to get somewhere else. But that weight distribution is essential because I've got to set myself up for what it is I'm doing correctly. Chances are good, not always, but very, very high, that my cat stance is setting me up for a snap kick. From a horse to a cat to a kick. So if I'm doing anything and I drive to a horse and I want to fire a snap kick, I've got to get my hips turned in this direction anyway. So a pass-through in a cat sets me up for a snap kick in a different direction. Okay, so we're going to do it kind of broken down for right now. I'm going to have you all face the green wall and get to neutral. Don't worry about the hands yet, so put the hands behind your back. So we're going to say step left to horse, push right to cat. Try to find that feeling that you had earlier. Left leg solid, right foot on the ball, some tension in the legs, shoulders back, lift the chin. Now, pop the right knee straight up, snap kick. There you go. Good. Let's do it again. Go ahead and get back to neutral facing the green wall. Good. All right, so from here, we're going to say step left to horse. Good. Lift the chin. Good. Push right to cat. Okay, take the adjustment on the feet that need to happen. There you go. Sink it down. So you're too far forward. There it is, because that 70 on that back leg. Good. Now, pop, push. It's already in a push position. Push, snap, kick. There you go. Good. Okay, so a couple of things I want you to pay attention to, which are details in the feet. If I am, go ahead and relax, get to neutral. If I'm here and I step to my to my horse, and I push and turn, just watch my feet. And I push and turn here. This is a different stance that you don't know yet. It's called a hard cat, and it's hard because it's hard for a reason. I do not want you doing a hard cat in this class for this technique. You're not the right rank for it yet. So when you take your step and you push to your cat, let your heel adjust so that this foot is at a 45. This is going to blow your knee out at this rank because you don't know what you're doing with it yet, all right? So I'm going to let this rotate so that one foot's at a 45 and my hips are square to this side before I fire a snap kick. You're really going to feel it if you're doing it wrong because we're going to work it on bags next. So fix it in the air first. Let's do it so facing forward so you can actually see it in the mirror and make the corrections if you need to. Which way were we going? Okay, so we're going to go step left to horse, push right to cat, and then look in the mirror. Look at your foot. Your toes should be at a 45 instead of at a 90 still. So let the heel adjust. Yes. Now find your cat stance. Right foot on the ball. Good. And probably back more. Feel it? So that means you're too wide. Because if all you can do is bend at the waist, you're too wide. Do it again. I want to find that spot because I'm going to start to kick from it. And when I do that, so there we go. When I start to kick from it, you're going to feel it on that back leg, which you should. Your back leg has 70% of your weight. It's your stronger spot. Yours is driving me crazy. There it is. Okay. So for you, on these mats, your heel is on the edge and your toe is on the line. That is your perfect stance. Okay, try it a couple of times and then we're going to start kicking on a bag. All right, so just practice it. Don't worry about the hands yet. All I want you to do is step left, push to your cat, and find your strength. Use the mirror. Figure out what the feet are doing. And and that's why I want you to do it slow, is because I want you to feel my legs are burning, my muscle memory is kicking in. This is where my cat stance is, and my front leg is pushing back, and I wish you'd move on to the next person. Okay, just start toes on the line, start toes on the line. Good, and then take your step to your horse. Good, and then just let this heel kick out as you turn. Push and turn, that's it. Now I just have to find the spot on this foot, so that's too wide. Pull it back a little bit more. There it is. Now sink down. Good. But the left leg takes the weight. Lift your chin. There it is. Feel that difference right there? Good. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. All right. Okay. It's bag time. Yay. Okay. So let me have you hold for Mr. Marion right here. And Mr. Langley, you'll hold for Miss Emily. Right here. Okay. We will may or may not add the. No. Hold it from the side, up against your body. They make them with handles back here. One day they'll get them all removed from the side and the back. When your arm is tucked behind it this way, depending on what you're doing, you're going to get your arm broken, depending on who's kicking and what bag you've got. So from the side, this way, there you go. Probably won't get your arm broken today. Not that you guys don't kick really hard, but you can see the potential danger, right, coming through that bag. All right, so they're going to be groin shots. Just make sure your groins are covered. You two are going to work a little bit of distance. You guys might actually have to take a step in because this technique is they're evading and you're stepping in, but we'll figure that out. So you guys are going to start, don't worry about the hands yet. First, you're going to step to your horse. Good. Turn to your cat. Good. And then I want you guys coming in nice and slow, pop up and kick. There it is. So you've got to get in a little bit closer. Feel it? Okay, one more time. Go and get back to your spot. So step to your horse, turn to your cat, and kick. There you go. Ready? So I want you to be in the center. Okay, ready? And go. Step, turn, kick. There you go. Nice. And you should feel I'm solid on this spot, and that is my kick, right? I'm solid on this leg. The weight is here. I'm already bent, and all I got to do is pop this up and fire those hips in at the last second, okay? So try it a couple of times. Those kicks should feel strong. So step, turn, kick. Good. A couple of times on your own. Bag holders just start to move in when they start to move. So start to move in when he moves, you go with him. So he doesn't have to reach for you. Good. There you go. There you go. That's all right. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and switch the bags. Bag holders on, yeah, whatever side is fine. Okay, so go ahead and start facing the mirror, toes on the line. Good. So take your step to your horse. Good. Push to your cat. Good. Find your spot and kick. There we go. Do it again. Toes on the line. Good. Step to your horse. Good. Wider horse. Wider, wide. That's part of your problem. Step, wider horse. Bigger step with the left foot that way. Go. There it is. Now, push to your cat. Now start to move in. Kick. There you go. Okay, so now we got a rhythm. Try that a couple of times. And go. Step, push and turn. Find your cat. Go. Kick. All right, so you're going to have trouble with your ankle and your knee. Let the left heel release. From your horse, which is good and wide now, I've got to let this heel release a little bit. You're trying to kick that way with your toe and your knee extended this way, you're going to run into trouble. You'll feel it. You're like, this isn't strong. Your body's going to know it's completely weak, okay? So do it again. So go and take your step. Good, push and turn. Good, and kick. All right. Do it one more time. I'm going to fix your alignment a little bit. Ready? Step and turn. Okay. I've got to keep the right foot under the right hip. No, you're nowhere near wide enough. Hush. I said keep the right foot under the right hip. Get back to your horse. Now, push and turn to your cat. See how it frees. So look in the mirror. Your toe is on the line, and your heel's almost on the line. Yeah. So stay right there. Don't move a muscle. As hard as you can. Ready? Feel how you're not strong? Yeah. You're tight wired. You're doing this. And you're trying to kick. Each foot under a hip bone is this. Okay? So when I say each foot under a hip bone, that means, watch me in the mirror, from here to here, one foot is on each side of the line. You're coming to the line like you're actually tight roping. No tight rope. I want you to fall off the tight rope. Start with your toes on the line again. Okay, so take your step to your horse. Good. Look up. That's what the mirror's for. There you go. Now push to your cat. Now stop and turn and look in the mirror. This foot goes where? This side. This side. Scooted toe touches my toe. Okay. And good. And look in the mirror at your other foot. What do I want that heel to do? Kick it out. Kick it out. There you go. Okay, let me see. So you go, but I want you looking there in the mirror. Okay? So you try it a couple of times. Good. Really square your hips up to her and that cat. Okay? Go. Push and turn, kick. You're doing the same thing on this foot. Let that heel kick out like this. Okay. And then watch. See what it does? Let your hips turn. Got to let the hips turn. Snap kick. Hips are squared to your opponent. Better. Go. Oh, keep coming in. Don't worry about it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Go. Good. Push and turn. Kick. Still a little bit tight wired, but that'll be your homework for you. Everybody's got their own thing. Everybody has the same thing in common, which we're going to fix before we go tonight. Do it one more time. They're like, I don't think I really like that laugh coming out of her. She sounds like she's being cheerful, but she's sort of being evil. Okay. There you go. Okay. All right. So you know what to look for, right? Again, I'm a big user of chalk. When you practice at home, get a piece of chalk, draw your line, go heel to toe, look down, or use a mirror if you have a mirror, and make sure that one foot's on each side of the line. So those are your bone alignment issues, okay? I've got to have my hips square to my opponent to really rock my hips in for that snap kick. My hips turn a different position. When I fire that snap kick, I'm going to blow out a knee. It's just not going to have the effect I need it to have. But we are going to fix one thing before we go tonight because everybody's doing it. And you're going to remember it if you're my age, because this is the sound of a horse learning to count. Okay? This is the sound of going from a horse to a cat. One is a push, one is a drag. We don't drag, okay? So everybody get at a good square horse and face the mirror. Okay, so just a regular square horse, which is toes are lined up. There it is. Okay, so pick this foot up and move it to mine. The smile helps. A little bit wider for you. And half a step wider for you. Okay. All right. Now, keeping the hips underneath you, so turning to the side, right, keeping the hips underneath you, I want you to go from where you are and bend a few more inches. Excellent. If you're starting to stick your rear out, you've got to take a wider step with your feet, okay, because you just don't have the flexibility in either the hip flexors or the calves or something like that. All right. From there, what I want you to do is I want you to actually pick up a foot. I want you to pick up a foot. Right foot, you should all go to the right. Good. Now, push to the ball of the right foot to get you back. Watch me in the mirror. Pick up the left foot, go to the left. Good. So sink it down, and then push to get you back. Good. Now, step it out right, and then push to get you back. Step it out left, push. There it is. Step it out right, push. Step it out left, push. Good. Now from here, push. Listen. No noise. Push to the cat. Almost. You're like, oh man, my toe made that noise. So no noise in it because it's a push. The foot actually leaves the ground. One is a drag, which means I'm like, right, trying to get it over there. But it's going to speed it up, and it's correct, right? Every time that foot leaves the ground, yes, it pushes. I don't drag my body around from spot to spot. I push it from spot to spot. Your feet are designed to push you around. Try it a couple times. Push to your cat. And you should feel that right foot working, right? It's pushing half your weight back. Try it a couple times. There you go. Let your left heel kick out.
Okay, so you're kind of there. My foot and that's why I don't ever.
You'll figure out how to pivot. Go ahead and try it again. There you go. Right foot more to the right. That way. There it is. And then let this kick out a little bit so I can do this with the hips. Those are hips squared. Muscle memory. I want your muscles to remember what it feels like to be in that really good square horse, and then you won't have to think about it anymore. I'm going to say horse to cat, and you're going to go, your muscles are going to go, I totally know where this is. It's right here. So we call muscle memory. Okay, you guys, that's enough leg torture for tonight for you. All right, so if you want to pair up and do, right, you're going to start from neutral, presenting the hands, snap. We didn't figure out I didn't teach you what to do with the hands yet, but you can go from here to a cat. Maybe not do the hands, I don't know. We're going to do the hands on Tuesday. All right, so you've got plenty to practice between that and your inward defense, right side, left side, your snap kicks and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and close it up for tonight. Left leg goes behind on the ball. Right hand comes across and left, up under the chin, feet together, fingertips together, back and down. All right, so Emily comes up first. Excellent, thank you. And Mr. Langley next. Thank you. And now, Mr. Smith, good to see you tonight. Thank you. Mr. Marion, good to see you tonight. Thank you. All right, so you'll get closer to me. This is our good spot for our score horse. 2 down punches, loud kia. Hop! Hops! Nice job, you guys. Draw the line, draw the line.